This first man coming up, he is a very dear friend of mine, and he is from Berlin, Maryland originally, makes his home here in Delmar, and it's your turn to enjoy him just like we do. Please welcome Bree!
How everybody doing tonight?
Good.
I'm gonna tell y'all, stuff really been going good in my life ever since I met Paula. They say small people have special powers, and I think it's rubbing off on me. I don't get nothing but good vibes from her. Can y'all hear me? Cause they said you couldn't hear me good on the mic. Can you hear me good?
Yeah.
All right, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in about 9 months.
That's correct. You have a good memory.
Yeah, I smoke a lot of weed. Everybody
They
smiling.
moved in the back because they were afraid of you. Look, he's
Oh.
So go
You
for
bought them with you?
it. No, they brought me.
They bought you. Where you guys from?
Dover.
Dover? Okay. I kind of like Dover.
Well, I mean, they didn't respond to you. Like they're
Well,
not.
they're nervous, so I'm
They're
gonna
not
let
nervous.
I'm
They refused to sit by me because they didn't want the interaction.
yeah, because she got no problem talking. I think y'all know that. Nice lady, too.
This is why we should
Hey, do y'all remember the movie Grumpy Old Men?
love it.
Well, you got the two co-owners, partners, Dan and Lon, do all this together. And I'm telling you, it's like Grumpy Old Men. They sat back there and argued for 20 minutes about the word Delmar. Lon makes posts, and when he does Delmar, he capitalizes the M. Dan says it's a pet peeve for him, can you change it? Lon's like, I'm not changing it. And they're going back and forth about the capitalization of the M in Delmar. And I'm sitting there like, I was like, man, it's like the grumpy old men. They just go and go and go. And I mean, it's all up to it. They do a lot in the community trying to help everybody. Like a lot of people got both. This, I'm gonna be honest, this was not on my plans to ever do. I just came here, I want to make movies and stuff like that. That's my passion. I love watching movies. I said, I've seen so many shitty movies in my life. I'm like, why the hell can't I make just one? And my only problem is funding. I got a writer, I got people with equipment, but end of the day, this shit boils down to who's backing the money. You know what I mean? So I'm slowly infiltrating all the white people I meet. Somebody's gonna be like, hey, look, what you got planned? And I lay out the whole design, you know what I mean, work out the percentage. Everybody should get paid on movies. The fucking extras in the movie should get paid just as much as everybody else. It's a big community thing. So, you know, it's out there, you just put that in your back burner. Oh, that sounds like a good investment, honey. What do you think about it? Invest a little money in them. Look, I like this guy, Larry. See, remember your name. Larry came to me earlier and he said, man, I thought about this joke that you said. I came here and I seen you. And he told me the joke. And I was like, oh, cool, man. I said, man, thanks for telling me that. Because I got a problem with repeating the same jokes. But then I had to realize that 99.9% of the world never heard shit I ever said. And, I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of afraid of being known or famous because I'm talking. These celebrities are dropping like flies. I mean, either you gotta drink baby blood or give sell your soul or just to be famous and stuff. And I'm not with none of that shit. I've been broke my whole life. And when I say broke is I can pay my bills. I think I can survive 6 months without income. I don't know about you guys. That's a good amount because I know some people can't survive a fucking month. You know what I mean? So it's hard on everybody out here, and I see that, and I just want like I'm not into the signs Aquarius. You know, I'm Aquarius. I'm not into that zodiac stuff, but I do sometimes read it, and I'm like, okay, that shit is describing me almost down to a T. You know what I mean? So what it says is I'm a rebel by nature, and I hate fucking rules. That's probably why I'm sitting down. I'm like, why do I gotta fucking stand up? They got a stool on the stage. You know what I mean? So I always had this like rebel mentality, and I also got a big heart. I want to see everybody making it in the world. You know what I mean? I hate to see homeless people. Drives me fucking crazy when I can go out of town or something, and I see endless land with nothing to fuck on it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, we gotta take care of home. You gotta take care of old people. You absolutely have to. If you don't take care of the old people, you're fucked when you get old. You gotta take care of the kids and stuff. Oh my God, 19, is anybody born in the 60s?
Yeah.
Job Corps has been around since the 60s. Job Corps. Job Corps is no longer here. Do you know, I know several people that thank God they went to Job Corps because they would be out here robbing people. You know what I'm saying? They got trades, they do good, they got families now. Like, that shit changed their life. If some of them were homeless, just left school and joined the Job Corps and picked up a trade and learned how to do shit. And I'm like, you gotta like stop worrying about what's going on in everybody else's country and take care of this shit because a house divided can't stand together. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
Now, does any of you white folks in here have any black grandchildren? Just one? Two? Come on, give me a three. Give me a three.
I raised my hand. 4.
It's been a lot of mixing and mingling over the years and stuff like that. We gotta get fine with people loving who the fuck they love. Don't that black and white thing, we're past that, man. Everybody mingles and deals with each other and stuff like. I don't want the country to be torn apart. That's all I'm saying there. I don't like to get too political because it puts a divide in the crowd sometimes. But what the fuck happened to Elon? Why he got a black eye? I'm gonna tell you what I heard. Because of TikTok, so it's gotta be true. On TikTok, they're saying that he got fighting with the Treasury guy. I forgot his fucking name. Bassett. Yeah, Bassett. So what I do when I see people old, I go back. I want to look at a photo when you were in school, so I can try to draw like if you were an asshole. I can tell by your photos what type of fucking person you were young. That old man shit don't fool me. You know what I mean? Or that old woman stuff. I don't even look at you young and progress. That guy you just named, whatever his fucking name is, I'm telling you, he absolutely would punch him in his face. He would punch Elon in his shit. He's blaming it on his son. I don't know. All I know, they're arguing about money, and that shit gets a little touchy, you know what I mean? Because they're talking about big money here. And I'm like, shit. I kind of, Elon's a weird motherfucker, man. Come on, can we just admit this? You sit there and watch him, and he's in the press conference. They're talking, everybody's having a serious conversation. He's over here and shit, and I'm like, and his chest looks fucking weird. Why does he got a big chest? He looks like a fucking Cybertruck. That's what the fuck he looks like. Just a weird. I get weird vibes from him, but not as bad as Bill Gates. Bill Gates fucking scares me. Larry knows what I'm saying. He's like, dude, something's up with that guy. Like, he got a lot to say. I understand when you get, okay, how about this? If I was the richest man in the world, would I get as much say as these two motherfuckers? I think not. Absolutely not. I heard that guy say one time, black people should go get COVID shots on different days because of the way we're structured is different than everybody else. That sounds like a fucking scam. It's almost like that Popeye chicken shit when they were giving away not giving away, but they had that new sandwich. I'm staying far away from that motherfucker. And they start trying to push shit on you, something ain't right. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for my guy here bringing the pizza and stuff, I'm like, it's like, look pretty good too. Might I add? Where you from anyway? I see you driving that Wagoneer. I hate to put you out there like that. Oh, that's a nice truck you was pulling up. I said he don't know where to park.
I don't even hardly get to drive it. That's
oh yes, hey. Nice truck.
Seaford.
I like to go test drive vehicles for a day. Sometimes I won't even call him back. I had a guy call me one time. He was so mad, left me voicemails and shit. I test drive. It was a Camaro convertible, and my income says I can afford it, but I can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? So I take it out for a spin, and I'm like, I got it right in Salisbury, and I was like, shit. I stayed going about 3 hours. I had to cut my phone off. Dude, they were so fucking mad. What you want me test driving for 20 minutes? I'm not gonna get no feel for this thing. I mean, I want to let my hair blow in the wind. You know what I mean? Nice vehicles. I've done that several times. Like to test drive a car. I'm probably on a fucking watch list at the dealership. I go buy here, pay here. I've been to car store. I've been to all of them. You know my face is like, oh, this motherfucker's not buying nothing. I just want to see how the latest ride. I've been thinking about that Wagoneer, but I was like, that's my thing, man. Like when I'm in like grocery stores, I like to sneak shit in people's cart
Yes.
and walk away. That practical joker shit y'all watch on TV, me and my friends been doing that shit for fucking years. For years, I'm telling you. I'll throw some Obey in your cart if I see you. I'll just throw some random Obey in there or some cat food if you looking somewhere you leave your cart. I don't give a anything. I will throw it in there and then I pray. My satisfaction comes from if I'm actually checking out and I get to see you look in your car like, what the fuck is this? All time. Like me and my brother, when Walmart used to be 24 hours, we go into stores and shit like that. I hate shopping with my brother because I don't know if he's gonna do it. Sometimes I get him, I might be in line and talking and stuff, me and him have a conversation and I just look at him right in front of the teller and stuff. I'm like, would you shut the fuck up? Just so he can get that embarrassment feeling and the clerk's like, and he'll just laugh because he know what I'm doing, you know what I mean? Do little dumb shit like that. It's all part of growing up. I got a big family, 18 of us.
Wow.
Yeah, Dad wasn't pulling out, but he wanted his mom. Mom wasn't going for that shit. She said 2, not even possible, just 2. So it was always cool, like meet my brothers and sisters, because he never formally introduced me to not one of my brothers or sisters. I met all of them randomly on odd terms. That's weird, you know what I mean? But great dad, even though I didn't grow up with him, like he taught me a lot. He taught me a lot about violence. That was his main. People are put in your life to tell you certain shit, the way I look at it. My dad taught me all about violence. Not telling me to do it, but telling me how to walk. Like, okay, we were in Waffle House when I was about 12. Down in Lumberton or Fayetteville, North Carolina. And some shit was going on that I was not paying attention to because I was fucking eating. You know what I mean? And he's like, time to go. We done. We getting up. We leaving. He's like, let's go. Get to the truck. We leave. He's like, listen, some shit was about to go down there. Y'all weren't paying attention. Probably when we got home, we watched the news later on that night. There was a shooting. Somebody shot into the Waffle House. Shocker, you know, but holy shit. And he was like telling me, he's like, look, when you in buildings, pay attention to shit, look at your surroundings, look for exits and shit like that. Like people will hurt you out here. We went to the store one time and he was like, hey, watch this. That guy owes him money. The guy comes out the store, the guy's waiting for him with a brick. Slaps him in his face, drops him right there. And my dad was like, see that? This is what happened to you out here. You're a man, you gotta pay attention. If you got a problem with a man, never owe a man money. You don't know what somebody or how they're feeling or hurting, you know what I mean? People will hurt you over money. So he taught me certain things, you know what I mean? I had my grandfather taught me other things. He taught me my work ethic. This man is 92, he fought in Korea, Germany, and he just straight. He's military, but he's not. You know what I mean? Like, he basically called me a pussy last summer because he wanted me to take the, after, it was around winter time, he wanted me to take the Christmas lights off his house. I'm afraid of heights. He's been jumping out of planes. He said he's jumped out of planes at least 10 times in his life. He's like, it's a single level. What are you scared of? I'm crawling around on the roof, unhooking. He said, I'm 90 years old and I walk on that roof and you sitting up there crawling like some sissy. And I'm like, damn, like, give me a break. Like, why am I afraid of heights? Anybody worry about that? I wonder. I think I know where the trauma came from. I may not remember it. When I was born with one kidney. Right here in PRMC. My mom said they took me, put me in a helicopter, and took me to Johns Hopkins. So maybe I was fucking traumatized as a kid. And I don't like heights and shit. I can't swim. I can't swim at all. I got a friend, he got a nice pool in his house. He always invites me over. Bring the kids over, come swim, man. And I'm like, I bring the kids. I took the kids, let them swim. He's like, man, get in here, man. I'll show you how to swim. Motherfucker, we 40. He was out, put your hands on me and try to teach me how to swim. I got man, if somebody teach me how to swim, I want it to be a middle-aged white woman. You know what I mean? I watched a lot of Baywatch coming up, Matt Hasselhoff and stuff like that. That was my shit back in the day. So you kind of look like John Starks. You know John Starks? Yeah. That's another thing I like to do. I like to find celebrities and regular people when I go out. I'm always looking like, oh, that guy looks like that, or that woman looks like, you know what I mean? So I found my celebrity for the day, John Stark. I was gonna say you look like Terry Bradshaw. Yeah. No, you right there. He rubbed your head. Yep, that guy right there. So I got the light because I got a minute left. Anybody got any questions? Anything you want to ask me? I like talking to the crowd. Like I get a good vibes from you guys. No questions? Nothing?
What's the name of your 17 brothers and sisters?
What's that?
What's the names of your 17 brothers and sisters?
I can't name them all, but I can tell you how I met one of my brothers. I hadn't seen him in a long time. It's gonna be a fucked up story. My dad, he had an aneurysm, so he's been in like this home for like the last 6 years. He's starting to remember shit. He calls me by his brother's name. He's losing it sometimes. Sometimes he's good. Cause he's like 70, so it's fine. You know what I mean? But he had an aneurysm. You know what I mean? So 70 with an aneurysm, that shit's gonna mess you up and stuff. So he don't remember shit. So. Yeah, he was fucked up. He was in a coma. Yeah. He told me he didn't. At one point, he told me he didn't want to live no more. And I told him, shut the fuck up talking like that. You're old. It's gonna take time to heal. You'll be fine. And he gave me a slight smirk. And now he's good. He's walking around now and talking and shit. And sometimes you gotta be motivation, tough love. You know what I mean? Like he would say the same shit to me if it was my position. Quit being a bitch, wake up, get yourself together, you'll be fine. You know what I mean? So back to how I met my brother Derek. My dad took me on a motorcycle one time to this woman's house, and I played with this kid all day long. So when we left on the motorcycle, we got back, he said, if you tell your mom you went over that house, you'll probably never play with that little boy again. He didn't tell me it was my fucking brother. So I never said nothing. Guy code, you know. So I never said nothing. So as I got older, I ended up selling cell phones and shit. And my brother's mom used to send Christmas cards every year, and it would have his name, Derek, and Derek from the family. We get the card, mom give us a card every year. So when I got older, I was at a cell phone store, and I'm manager of the store. This guy comes in and his phone broke. And I have him fill out the paperwork to get his phone fixed, and it said Derek Stevens, Woodbridge, Virginia. And I looked at him, and he looked like my fucking dad. When I was young, I remember my dad looked when he was in his 20s and shit, and I'm like, oh, he looks like my fucking dad. And when I looked at him, I was like, hey man, he said, we brothers. I said, yes, yo, that's crazy. And I hadn't seen him in probably like 15 years, 10 years or so. And I give you one more, my sister. When I met my sister, I was down in North Carolina visiting, and I was about to hit the road to go back home. One of my cousins, now he's 7'2", big tall boy. He said, man, you go? He said, I just got to talk to your sister. He had pulled up. He come see me before I left. He said, I just got to talk to your sister at the store. And I was like, which one? And he told me, and I was like, oh. I said, I never met her. He said, you spent so many summers down here and you never met your sister? Damn, Uncle Earl crazy, man. That don't make no sense. He said, I'm gonna fucking call her and have her come back. She came back to the house. Well, came to the house. He's like, I'm with your brother from Maryland. Come on to the house. When she got out of the car, it looked like my dad with hair. So that's how I met two of my siblings, and I got several more on this stranger ways than that. So, you know what I mean? Nice talking to y'all tonight. I'm on another show next weekend, so I'm